Wonder Woman issue number 13. That's right, folks. This should be the finale to the stuff going on with the Absolute Power edition of Wonder Woman. I guess if you think about it, it's kind of all been leading up to this. Issue 11 was kind of about this. Issue 12 was definitely about this. So yeah, it kind of works together. This one goes through pretty fast, maybe because like half the pages are just Diana and Steve kissing. Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing out that's what's happening here. And I find it very interesting. If we look at the way Tom King has handled like the big relationships from like the Trinity, I guess we haven't really seen him do like Clark and Lois too much like together. This in one issue is more interesting than the stuff he did with Cat and Bat. You know, it's better. It's just better. I don't know. I like it. So they freed Steve Trevor because he was like impersonating like a guard at Gomorrah Island. They saved him. And Robin's like, gross, stop kissing. But they kiss 3 times in the first 2 pages. I'm not complaining. I'm not going to complain. Damian's like, we're here to save superheroes. Can you stop kissing? Steve's like, who's this guy? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. A Batman-related character? Probably. Okay, cool. Damian gets upset because Diana reveals his identity, as if it matters to anybody. What is Steve realistically going to do knowing who Damian is? What does that mean? Like, when are they going to cross paths again? Probably never. So, they kiss one more time when they're on top of, like, the prison. Damian's like, I have a plan. We should just jump down and attack. Let's do that. So they do that. They crash, fight a lot of the soldiers. It looks good. They have a plan where Damian's going to sneak in through the vents. Steve's going to hack the computers. And Diana is kind of going to be the distraction. Everyone's going to think she's the one doing everything, but she's just the distraction. A couple of the guards see her. They see her shiny sword. They're like, all right, that's a Wonder Woman character. Let's go kill her. Because guess what? She's no longer Wonder Woman. It's Absolute Power. She's depowered. That's just a girl with a sword, as they are quick to say. You know, because as soon as you lose your power, you lose any kind of skill that came with it. Right? Obviously. So they aim their guns at Diana. Steve's ready to like come in guns ablazing to save her. Damian's like accessing some panels. They fire their bullets because Diana's not going to stand down. And she blocks them. And I'm like, ooh, this is really interesting. It's like giving you the classic stuff we kind of seen at the beginning of the book too. In like the first couple of issues, soldiers were fighting Diana and she was stronger than them. Now they are stronger than her here. And each bullet she deflects, it damages her. And you're like, that's kind of an interesting thing. We get like a really big like page reveal where Diana's in her kind of cool armor. I'm kind of digging it now a little bit. She's like, this is for my queen, my mother, who is a god. I am a god. I fight under her protection. And I wonder, friends, what god protects you? And then as she's like getting ready to attack them, that's when the floodgates are open, folks, because Damian has hacked through. Detective Chimp shows up. He's the first one. Cassie shows up, the first Wonder Girl to show up, and then everyone starts showing up. All your favorite characters, Plastic Man, Elongated Man, Martian Manhunter, Miss Martian, a couple Flash characters. Everyone's depowered, but they can beat up a couple random guards. That's not hard. Quick question, I don't know if anyone has the answer. Were they all just in the same room? I mean, it's hard to tell with like the backgrounds just kind of being gray with panels. I don't know, but I'm for it. I mean, what else? We get it. They got out. They're here to help. Doing that act of defiance and blocking the bullets with her gauntlets really messed up Diana. She's literally falling down like, my arms are broken. I don't know if I don't know if I'll make this. It's just going to take time. Like, I'm kind of broken right now. It's not doing good. And Steve catches her and she's like, I love you, Steve. He's like, I love you too. Let's kiss again. And Damian's going to freak out probably if he saw this one. This is like kiss number 5. Cool, man. It's pretty sick. It's awesome. The heroes fight. Black Adam is there too, I guess. Don't know why, but he's in there. Frankenstein's in there too, so that's cool. So then we see that it's Connor Kent who's like, well, we got all the bad guys like done for, but we're still stuck on the island, so what do we do now? And Damian's like, that's the thing with you super people. You're so dull. You don't think. Damian's already like drawing on the floor with like a chalk writing Zatanna, and then Connor's like, I don't understand what you're doing. He's like, of course you don't. You're too simple. You don't understand. Geniuses like me, you have like an S that stands for hope. That makes no sense. Look what I can do. Boom. Here's Zatanna. Opens up a portal. Zatanna comes through. She's like, okay, everyone through the magic portal. Everyone's going through. Damian's like, okay, we did it. Good job. Is that everybody? Ice is like, no, I don't think so. Who's left? Oh, great. Another kiss from Steve and Diana. And he's like, guys, let's go. They're like, oh, yes, we're coming. Don't worry. One more kiss, and then they're off. So was that 7 or 8 kisses in this book? Hey, I'm not complaining. I think that's cool. It's about time we had kissing in this book. We haven't really seen them together that much in a situation where they can be like this, but I think it's kind of fun. It's very cute. It's very strong. I don't know. It handles their like relationship well. Where it's just like he is devoted to her and she does not let him worship her like a god. And I'm like, that is exactly how these two should be treated. I like that a lot. We do get a backup this time. It is still kind of connected like Trinity, but it's more like Damian recapping the past couple of issues, explaining to Trinity or Lizzie, like, this is how it went. This is when your mother and I became friends. So he's like, here, let me help you, like, lift up that body of the person we're interrogating. We worked well together just defeating Captor Boomerang. So that went pretty good. We got all the information. She kept talking about how like cool I am and how I'm like so smart and exceptional. I'm like a wise and steady young man. And Damian's like, oh, well, modesty's not really my thing, but I will say thank you and we'll leave it at that. Just a bunch of shit. Then he's like, we went to an island to save all our friends. Your mom kept kissing a guy. I was like, that's kind of cool. And Damian's like, oh, it was so sweet. And we saved everybody. And we did a really good job. And she was proud of me. And she asked me if I think she'd make a good mother. And I said, of course she would. I'll tell you this. I don't like judging people. But everything I've seen from you, everything I've seen you do, in my honest opinion, you'd be a great mother. And you could be lucky to have you. That's amazing. And she's like, Damian, thank you. And then in the present day where Damian's dressed as Batman, he's like to Trinity and John. So that's how you became you, and as I said to your mother at the time, you're welcome. You know, Damian putting himself into the story that he's the reason Diana chose to become a mother. And Lizzie's like, okay, let's use the lasso on him. John's like, the lasso of truth? No, the lasso that kills him. Let's kill him. John's like, Lizzie, I told you, you can't kill him while I'm on Earth. Okay? My dad would be really mad. Funny. Cute little book. I mean, I've never really wanted to see King write Damian again, but he's having fun with it, so that's kind of good. It's a fun little book. I'm glad we're done, you know, getting to see King handle some of these characters is cool. I like the romance and the story of Diana and Steve in here. It's really well handled, but it's time to move on, and I'm glad we're moving on. Absolute Power has been fun. I'm glad people are enjoying it. Let's see what else we could do, though. Let's get something else going. Hope that happens soon. So, Wonder Woman, issue number 13. I'm going to give an 8 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.